Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering where will Odell Beckham Jr. end up. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. Looking at this right here from the outside looking in, you have to ask yourself, with the type season that Odell Beckham had last year, getting to the Super Bowl and how he played before, ultimately his knee gave out in the Super Bowl. Odell Beckham could have been a Super Bowl MVP for the Los Angeles Rams. You're looking directly at his value right now. He's not going to get a major contract coming back, but he's going to get a one-year deal probably to play out the remainder of the year. And you got to ask yourself, what team is going to be able to take him on? I have a couple of teams that possibly could, fancy his liking. And then I'm going to give you the team that I think he's going to actually go to. Again, I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section about this, but we're going to top this off with number one. The team that I think that Odell Beckham potentially could go to, and this is what I'm thinking from a standpoint, the Rams. They still have his locker up to date in the locker room. He likes the guys that are on the team. He's played with them. He had success with them. He got a ring with them. They have Cooper Kupp there. They have Matthew Stafford there, so he doesn't have to be the number one guy. He's familiar with the offense. That's the easy one. The next one, you're looking at the Green Bay Packers. A lot of rumbles have been happening where November 1st is kind of the deadline where he wants to sign, and the trade deadline as well. So you're looking also at, okay, what does this mean for Odell? The Packers are looking for somebody to fill the void of Devontae Adams. That would kind of mean he would have to be the number one guy coming in, but it also mean, okay, you're probably going to get a bigger payday. You're probably going to have more responsibilities, and it's going to be the ball getting thrown to you by Aaron Rodgers. So that's tough because you got to play with Aaron Rodgers. There's going to be a lot of pressure on you. But if you succeed, you're going to get paid big bucks. Hey, it is what it is. Coming up next, you're looking at the Giants. He could do a home lap around, I guess, if you will. Playing with Saquon Barkley. The team is 5-1 now. You have Daniel Jones as your quarterback. That's the only negative drawback because I just don't see Daniel Jones as somebody that's going to get you the ball where you need it right now. The Giants wide receivers are struggling as far as production. They don't have the best production ever, and they have a lot of injuries that happen throughout the year so far. So that would be a big pickup for them. Looking at Buffalo, even though they have Stephon Diggs, and even though they're running the ball pretty well effectively, I think their need is more Christian McCaffrey-esque more than Odell Beckham. I think their pass game is good enough to make it work and get the job done. But I think overall, you got to think, is he going to want to take his talents there and play second fiddle to Stephon Diggs, who, in my opinion, is a little better receiver than Cooper Kupp? But you got to think the numbers carry that story there. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady. He would love to go play there, but the offensive line situation is not where it needs to be. I think that when you're thinking about the likelihood of having Chris on one side, you got Julio on one side, that's not really working out right now. Mike Evans on the other side. And then you're thinking adding Odell Beckham to that, they can't block. So that would kind of not really work for that. But the team that I think he's going to end up on, the team that desperately misses their deep threat, that they should have kept, but they let him go and he got paid in Miami, the Kansas City Chiefs. When you look at Odell Beckham Jr., the compliment he would be able to give to this offense, Travis Kelce's the number one guy on that offense as far as that goes. Patrick Mahomes is going to get him the ball and feed him. But to potentially take the top off the defense, to be that deep threat that Patrick Mahomes can get you the ball at any point in time with a flick of the wrist, to simply go down and throw the ball. You got to think, even if he's a decoy, he's even going to get a lot of crash plays where he's just blocking. But you got to think the deep threat potential for the Kansas City Chiefs offense is great because you're going to be somebody that's getting at least 50 targets in the rest of the year for that sample size. I think you could fit in 40 to 50 catches in 6 or 7 games. So when you're looking at overall, he's going to be a playmaker. He's going to be somebody that they would depend on. Andy Reid would feature him in that West Coast offense. And Patrick Mahomes has the arm to get it to you. You can go to one of the GOATs of the game that's currently playing right now, the young GOAT, Patrick Mahomes, and really get it to him. So I think the Chiefs are going to have a one leg up to get him. I think that, playing for that offensive coordinator, playing for Andy Reid, playing for Patrick Mahomes, that's my best bet. If I'm looking to get another ring, get a little bit of a paycheck, and so I can help me get another paycheck, I'm going to the Kansas City Chiefs to play with Patrick Mahomes. So all you NFL fans, get in the comment section. Where do you think Odell Beckham Jr. is going to end up? What do you think is going on? And then leave your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you're subscribed, and then we'll see you on the very next video.